2020 on everything instead of
Yes.
just the year?
Yes, we
Yeah.
sent out a notice to all of our staff to not forget to do that.
Makes a lot of sense.
We
I
do
never
a
thought
thing where
about
we
that.
put a
What'd you- what are you
1920,
saying?
2021,
Yeah.
and for the first few days, I just put 1920 all day long. So
1920.
Like 19-20 from 2019 to 20, a policy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, that makes sense.
So for like half my policies for the first few days were all
Yeah.
dated wrong.
Oh.
Okay. Hey, Brad, Brian,
Yeah.
Sonia Edwards in the studio this morning. What's our tip this week?
Well, it's excuse me, it's New Year's, and I'm not big on New Year's resolutions, but we thought of a really good one that we thought we would share.
Okay.
We would, old policies, new year. We think that everybody should just come by and just do a insurance checkup.
Okay.
Everybody gets new things. Situation changes.
A lot of car purchases.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's best if you just came by, or even go talk to your other agent as well, just to get your insurance policy looked at. See what you have, see what you're missing, see what you have that you don't need anymore. So,
And it's a New Year's resolution that you can make, and your agent does most of the work, so you don't have to do without, food like a diet or exercise more or whatever the normal, New Year's resolutions are. But we think it's a good time to get those policies reviewed and make sure you know what you have.
You guys have always been honest with me. Are those packages really money savers? Like putting the bundle together with the house and the motorcycle and the car insurance all into one?
yes and no.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Okay. All right, I'm interested.
Yes and no. So if it works well.
Okay.
But there are situations where, let's say you have young drivers. Sometimes the package policy doesn't make sense
Right.
because you want to move your auto into an area that has better rates for that situation. For me, I have my home and my autos with Travelers. It
Same with
worked.
me.
It worked out well
Okay.
for me.
All right.
But my motorcycle and boats are with Progressive because it seemed it had better rates over there for those types of policies.
Right.
So that's why I say yes and no.
Okay.
Well, so what you're saying is we should come in, have one of the professionals look at all of our policies, and they could tell us whether we would save money on a bundle or whether we should be getting rid of some things or separating some things out and using a different company for one item or not. But all this ties kind of back into what you're saying is that we just come back in, have it looked at, and the bundle may or may not work for us, but you guys will be able to tell us that, right?
That's correct.
That's right. As a rule, they give the discount is pretty big discount.
Okay.
Especially usually, if you write your auto and home, the discount usually is on the homeowner's policy. Not always, but so you just have to. If we find you a cheaper auto policy, then we just have to look and see what discount you'd be losing. But most of the time, the bundle is the best way,
That's great. That's
especially
good to know.
for home and auto, for sure.
That's excellent. And they could come in and how many different insurance companies? If they're do you guys work with? Do you guys handle?
A lot.
Okay, a lot. I got it. A lot.
For personal lines, I would say 15
15
Wow.
to 20.
to
Yeah.
20, and commercial hundreds.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So really, they would have a lot of options if they came in and looked at the policy.
That's correct.
And I think that part of it too is not just saving money, but it's protecting yourself. You might not necessarily save money, but you'll make sure you're covered the way you're supposed to be covered, which would save you money later on if something goes wrong.
Right. Just for an example, when we bought our house in town, I got quotes and I didn't go with the absolute cheapest. It was pretty close, but it's a little more expensive, but it had several policy enhancements that I liked that I
Right.
thought we would need. So
And you guys be able to tell us the benefits of all those different policy enhancements. I will tell you the truth. Every time I've talked with an insurance agent, I love the fact that they will explain it to me if they will. There's been a couple that I won't use again because they won't explain things to me. I need that explanation. You guys can do that. You can sit down and say, here's your coverage and why you have that coverage. And here's an example of when that would be used.
right.
That's great.
I'm going to say this. This was 2 years ago, and I came to Sonia about insurance. And I think it was the airplane, a little Cherokee 180. And you came back to me and said, you need to just stay where you're at. And I said, are you serious? I really want to move it. I want to do business. No, you just need to stay where you're at. You got a great policy. Just leave it in place. And she had a for sure customer, but she told me that I had the better deal. And so I know where the heart of the Bryant Insurance is they want to save you money.
No?
We do. It all works out in the end. If you do the right thing, you know, you never regret doing the right thing.
Right.
So that's kind of one of our.
Well, we've been doing the right thing since 1921,
Yes,
so
yeah.
there's a lot of agents that come and go that we watch. I see crazy stuff on certificates a lot from helping out other clients, and I was like, look at that and go, I wonder how long that agent's going to stay in business, or are they even still in business? Because the reason why we have clients calling is because they can't get a hold of their other agent because they went out of business for shady things.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we find that just do the right thing by our customers, even if, the right thing is to tell them to stay where they're at.
Right.
Sure.
So.
Well, we use you guys up front at the Grand Regional Theater. You guys
Absolutely.
are our agent, and we love the work you've done with us. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Melissa Todd handles your account. Yeah, she's great. She's a great accountant.
How do we get a hold of you?
You can call us at 940-549-2525. Come see us, second floor Sierra Bank Building, or visit us online at www.Brian, that's Brian with a Y, BrianINS.com.
Bless you.
Thank you. I was holding that all day. I was like, oh.
Oh, good tips today, guys.
Yeah, that was good.